After the battle, Violet receives the biggest shock when she sees Xaden's transformation. She realizes that Xaden used forbidden power, and now the danger of him becoming Venom has begun. From that moment, Violet's main goal is not only to win the war, but also to save Xaden. Violet starts noticing small changes in Xaden's behavior that frighten her even more. Sometimes she sees a strange darkness in his eyes that doesn't feel normal. She begins to fear that if she does not find a solution quickly, she might lose him forever. Violet decides to search ancient records and forbidden knowledge to find a cure for the Venom transformation. She begins studying old libraries and hidden texts to find answers. With every new clue, she feels that the solution is difficult, but not impossible. Meanwhile, Venom attacks become more frequent, and destruction increases in the border areas. Reports show that the enemies have become stronger and more organized than before. Violet realizes that the war could soon turn into a full-scale disaster. At the academy, riders begin intense preparation once again because everyone knows that the next battles will be even more dangerous. Training is no longer just about survival, but about preparing for large-scale war. Violet begins preparing herself mentally and physically. Violet's golden dragon Andarna grows more powerful, and her abilities begin to change clearly. Sometimes her actions show hints of ancient strength. Violet starts to understand that Andarna will play a very important role in future battles. While researching, Violet discovers ancient secrets that explain the connection between Venom and magical wards. She learns that old magical systems may hold the key to survival. This knowledge gives her a new direction and renewed determination. As the threats increase, Violet feels emotional pressure growing inside her. On one side, she must save Xaden, and on the other, she must handle the pressure of war. She realizes that every decision she makes now could have life-changing consequences. Leadership assigns a risky mission where Violet and selected riders must investigate areas near the border. Reports show that Venom activity has suddenly increased there. Violet understands that this mission will not be simple observation, but a dangerous encounter. During mission preparation, Violet notices that Xaden sometimes falls into unusual silence. His body still appears strong, but his inner struggle is clearly visible. Violet fears that the Venom power may slowly take control of him. The riders mount their dragons and fly into dark skies toward enemy territory. The land below looks strange and damaged, as if heavy destruction has already taken place there. Violet remains alert and carefully watches every movement. After landing, the riders discover a hidden area where the entire landscape has been unnaturally destroyed. The ground is covered with dark cracks and signs of drained energy. Violet realizes that the Venom influence is destroying the land itself. As the riders inspect the area, Venom suddenly attack from the shadows. The battle begins quickly, and dragons release fire while pushing enemies back. The situation changes so fast that every rider must immediately switch into survival mode. During the fight, Andarna shows a powerful reaction that has never been seen before. Her abilities suddenly increase and create a strong impact on the enemies. Violet feels that Andarna's hidden potential is slowly revealing itself. After the battle becomes intense, commanders order a retreat to avoid unnecessary losses. Violet realizes that what they witnessed will change the direction of future battles. When they return to base, Violet and leadership realize that the Venom attacks are not random. Their actions seem to be part of an organized plan to slowly weaken the kingdom. Violet senses that the upcoming war will be far larger than expected. At the base, leaders and riders gather for a large war meeting to plan future battles. Maps and reports clearly show patterns in enemy attacks. Violet realizes that the war is becoming an organized full-scale conflict. As the days pass, Violet notices that Xaden's struggle becomes more visible. Sometimes his energy feels unstable, as if the darkness inside him is slowly escaping control. During research, Violet discovers an important ancient clue explaining the connection between Venom and old magic. She learns that forgotten powers may be the only way to defeat the Venom. This discovery gives her hope, but also makes the danger clearer. A small group secretly travels to explore an ancient location believed to contain the source of old magic. They move through dark tunnels and broken structures that appear centuries old. Violet senses that this place could become an important center in future battles. During the exploration, the group encounters an unusually powerful Venom who appears far more dangerous than normal enemies. The battle is short but extremely intense. This encounter makes Violet realize that Venom's strength is rapidly increasing. When the situation becomes too dangerous, the group is forced to retreat quickly to avoid unnecessary losses. After returning, the gathered information is carefully analyzed, revealing a shocking pattern. The Venon's ultimate goal is not just destruction, but complete control. Violet realizes that the war is no longer just about defense, but about survival itself. As the situation becomes more serious, riders begin preparing mentally and physically for the final battles ahead. As Venon attacks increase, the kingdom's defenses begin to weaken and some protective wards start to fail. Riders feel panic because this clearly means enemies can soon reach their territory directly. Violet understands that survival is becoming more difficult. All riders and dragons prepare for the final large-scale battle. Weapons are checked, and strategies are reviewed one last time. Violet prepares herself mentally, knowing that this battle will decide everything. Enemy forces attack all at once, and the battlefield instantly turns into chaos. Dragons fill the sky with fire and lightning as riders fight to push enemies back. Violet fights with complete focus, planning every move carefully. During the battle, Andarna reveals her true legendary strength. Her power strikes enemies with great force and begins shifting the momentum of the battlefield. Violet realizes that Andarna's role in this war is crucial. During the fight, Xaden Ryerson struggles to control his Venom-related power. Violet's fear reaches its peak because she believes he could lose control at any moment. As the battle continues, both sides suffer heavy losses, and the battlefield fills with destruction. Seeing injured riders deeply affects Violet. She realizes that victory always comes at a painful cost. In the final phase, riders gather their remaining strength and launch a powerful final push, knowing this is their most important moment. Dragons, including Andarna and Tern, release coordinated attacks of fire and lightning that begin pushing enemies back. In the middle of chaos, Violet Soaringgale continues fighting without hesitation, ready to take every risk because survival depends on this final effort. At the end of the battle, the enemies temporarily retreat, and the battlefield slowly grows silent. Riders feel relief, but Violet knows this is not a permanent victory. Seeing Xaden's condition, she realizes that a new danger still remains. After the battle, sunrise spreads across the horizon as Violet looks into the distance and thinks about the future. The war is not officially over, and the Venom threat still exists. Her greatest fear now is that Xaden's transformation may become an even bigger danger in the future.